Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is the semi-finals of the 2024 Miami Open, and it's Jannik Sinner versus Daniil Medvedev, and it's an intriguing matchup. When I was doing my preview, I was umming and ahhing, who do I go for? Eventually, I went for Sinner in 3 sets. He's won the last 4 matches between the two, and Medvedev does lead the head-to-head 6-4, but Sinner has been in great form. He is the player of 2024 so far. He's only lost 1 match as well. So he's looking good this year, no doubt. And Medvedev will definitely have his work cut out. But he hasn't dropped a single set this tournament yet. So he's looking strong. Sinner, I think, has been playing well generally, but hasn't played as well, I would say, as Medvedev, generally speaking, in this tournament. So it's all to play for. Of course, Medvedev won the last he won the first 2 sets of the last meeting they had at the Australian Open final. It's a rematch of that. Cannot wait to get into this one. Will Medvedev be able to get revenge and stop the momentum in the head-to-head that Sinner has, or will it be Sinner to carry on winning? Sinner to start off serving with an ace out wide. Beautiful start from the Italian. He lost the toss, by the way, and Medvedev chose to receive first. So looking to get an early break here is Medvedev, but that's not the start he would have hoped for. Terry says, hey, Fazan. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. If you are watching as well, get involved in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win and why. Any questions on tennis are welcome. Any non-related questions also welcome. I may not necessarily answer them, but I'll do my best. Good kick serve into the backhand on Medvedev. On the stretch now as Sinner goes into the forehand, but drifts wide 15-0. One thing that Dimitrov did really well against Alcaraz yesterday was rushing Alcaraz, and that's something that Medvedev did really well in the first 2 sets of the Australian Open, where he won those 2 sets. And then Sinner, of course, came back in thrilling fashion. But I think Medvedev needs to be quite aggressive today if he wants to have a good chance of winning. That's how I see it, and that's what I said in my preview. Let's see how he gets on. 79% of you have gone for Sinner, so quite a strong contingent of you in the chat thinks Sinner's going to get it done. Decent return in the middle from Medvedev on the backhand return. Backhand to backhand now. Medvedev trying to hug the baseline. Sinner the same. Backhand to backhand still. We're in neutral. Forehand into out from Medvedev's big slice from Sinner. Very loopy slice down the middle. Not good enough. Medvedev pounces on that. Beautifully done. With a great into-in forehand put away. Very, very good from Medvedev. Opened up with the into-out forehand. Very flat. Great depth. And again, the depth was really key in those first 2 sets of the Australian Open. And it's a depth that kills here. 93-mile-per-hour winner, by the way. 15-30. Medvedev's come out looking to play aggressively, which is the right thing to do here. Needs to put pressure on Sinner. Cannot play passively and let Sinner dictate proceedings here. Serve out wide into the backhand of Medvedev. And it's a good one, as the backhand can only find the net. 30-all. Hey, Naked, how you doing? Naked eyes, even. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hi, TT. Hope you are well. Everyone's enjoying their Friday. Here in the UK, it's Easter weekend, so we have Friday and Monday off, so it's a long weekend, so something nice to look forward to and just enjoy, really, with family and friends. Excuse me. 30-all, second serve. Into the backhand on Medvedev. Forehand into out from Sinner. Backhand to backhand now. Sinner goes backhand, cross, good depth. Then opens up with a forehand and goes into out with a forehand. Backhand cross on Medvedev again. Down the line goes Sinner with the backhand. Forehand goes long from Medvedev. The backhand on the line from Sinner to change direction wasn't amazing, I have to say, but got away with it. 40-30. Great to have you guys in as always. Get involved in the chat as you see fit. Oh, it's a good serve down the tee. Miss hit forehand from Medvedev. In the end, what looked like could be a precarious game. And Jannik Sinner ends up being relatively straightforward as he holds to 30. Medvedev, though, you can see is looking to push it. Diego says any app to watch it for free. I'm not sure, in honesty. I'm not watching it on a free app, so I wouldn't be the best person to ask. Apologies. I'm sure there's something out there, but I don't know, and also I wouldn't advertise it because we know why I wouldn't advertise it. Okay, Sinner nudges in front. Yeah, Medvedev as well, not standing very far back, was he, on that return and serve? Interesting to see. So looking to be aggressive. Joe says, "Hey, Fazan, Terry. Hey, and Naked. Yeah, how you doing, Joe?" Serve out wide is missed. Interestingly as well, especially on the juice side, Sinner's really bending his back on serve. Very, very spinny as Medvedev goes long with the forehand after that second serve is a slice serve. Good depth down the middle from Sinner on return. Just rushed Medvedev a little bit. Didn't like that. Serve into the net from the Russian. Let me know your predictions for not only the match, but also this set. Who do you think is going to win this set and by what scoreline? I'm going to go for Sinner 6-3 as Medvedev serves a double fault. And in terms of overall prediction, I've gone for Sinner in 3 sets. I think Sinner will win the first one, Medvedev second. I think Sinner will take the decider. That's how I see it. Good serve out wide from the juice side from Medvedev. Backhand to backhand now, though. Into out forehand from Sinner. Good depth, great depth. Steps into a shorter backhand from Medvedev, but can't put it away. And now they engage in the backhand to backhand as Sinner changes direction, goes line. Forehand cross from Medvedev goes along. 15-30. Joe says, I can't believe I missed all the tennis yesterday. Was so knackered after work. Oh, yeah, you missed there. I mean, I tuned into at least a set and a half of the Alcaraz Dimitrov match. I was listening to Anthony's commentary whilst watching as well in the background. And yeah, I mean, he played some phenomenal tennis. So definitely worth watching the highlights, if not the whole match, because it was Dimitrov at his very, very best. Sinner misses a great opportunity. Seconds have very slow kick serve from Medvedev, sat up nicely for Sinner, and he goes with the into out forehand, and he's dragged it long, just overcooks it. At 15-30, a chance to get on the front foot, open up break points at 15-40. He looks disappointed, and he should do. Good set on the tee from Medvedev, gets a short return. Forehand goes long. It's the right option. Gets the short return down the middle, tries to go cross court with the forehand, just lengthens it too much. I mean, it's not out by much, but it is long. So an early breakpoint opportunity here for Jannik Sinner. Slice. Oh, what a slicer from Medvedev. Beautiful slicer down the tee from the ad side. I love hitting that serve as well. It's just such a beautiful serve to watch, especially if you're recording it as well and you see it back on replay, just curving, clipping the tee and then just carries on. It's such an effective serve if you can execute it well. Saves the break point with an ace. We're at juice now as Medvedev comes forward to the net. And Sinner passes him beautifully cross court. A little bit of a sitting duck because a volley wasn't really a volley. It was a little pickup from Medvedev. Uh, Sinner actually did really well. It was a short forehand slice, made it awkward, and then put away that forehand cross court. Medvedev, again, another facet of his game which worked in those first 2 sets of the Australian Open was the net game. Was I like to call, I like to call him Netvedev in those first 2 sets. That's what we saw from him. As he says, another break point with a great serve out wide. And again, Sinner can't get that back into play. Gets a racket on it this time, but can't get it back. So we're back to juice. 2 break points saved from Medvedev here. Backhand to backhand now. Sinner goes big, cross court. Medvedev sticking with him though. Backhand in the middle's got good depth from Sinner. Backhand to backhand. Medvedev Trying to find some sort of angle here, then tries to go line, maybe a little bit prematurely, and he finds the net. So, advantage Jannik Sinner. Sinner has another breakpoint opportunity here. It's a big moment in the scope of this match. This is becoming a longer and longer game. And the longer it becomes, the more important you think these type of juice games are in terms of momentum. Forehand on the line from Sinner here. Backhand to backhand now. Down the middle goes Sinner. And definitely get hold of a lot of that. Good depth from Medvedev on the forehand now. Trying to dictate. Forehand cross from Sinner. Good angle. Net cord from Medvedev. Forehand cross. What an angle from Sinner. It's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Sinner gets the early break. A couple of absolutely ripped forehand cross courts. Gets him that break. Beautiful angles found. Dragged Medvedev out. Awkward for the Russian. And very patient as well from Sinner, you have to say. Didn't try to hit the leather of the ball. Very smart tactics there from the Italian. Outthought what is one of the best thinkers in the sport in Daniil Medvedev. Can't. Yeah, I was working too. I only saw Collins' match. Saw some of Dimitrov. It was awesome. Yeah, it's a great match. I watched the replay on Sky, but not the same as watching it live. Yeah, it's true. You know what you need to do if you ever miss tennis the day before, Joe. Just try not to see anything about it and then watch it without knowing the score. And it's like watching it live. As a forehand from Sinner goes long as they engage in rally love 15. I hope so, says Naked Eyes. Collins is doing extremely well this tournament. Oh yeah, Joe says Naked Collins has a big chance tomorrow. Rebecca is definitely not bomb proof. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean Collins, hits a very heavy ball. She's going to have to be aggressive, and she has to return well. That's going to be the biggest thing because Rebecca serve as Sinner delivers a beauty of a serve down the tee from the ad side. 120 mile per hour arrow, 15 all. First ace of the day. No, second ace of the day for Sinner. Oh, breaks first game, yeah. Both players looking like they mean business. Antonio says, Grand Sinner. So that wide from Sinner. Has to scamper their great depth on the return from Medvedev. Forehand down the middle from Sinner. Backhand cross on Medi. Lob from Sinner is out. So good, aggressive play from Medvedev coming forward to the net, forced Sinner to have to do something, either lob or pass him on the stretch, and not able to get that into play. Guys, if you are new to the channel, remember to hit that like button. The big thumbs up button doesn't cost you anything, just helps YouTube bring more people into the chat towards our channel so that you guys can chat to more people and we can create a better community. And also, of course, do subscribe, read us, help us out as well with our growth and with the algorithm. Appreciate each and every one of you. Great forehand from Medvedev, clips the baseline, goes down the middle again. Forehand down the line from Sinner's big. Backhand to backhand, a good angle from Medvedev on the cross court. Then they engage down the middle of the court this time as Medvedev switches up, goes into on the forehand. Great depth. And the Sinner forehand finds the net 15-40. Two break back opportunities here for Daniil Medvedev even. Massive opportunity for the Russian to get back on serve. Try and stop the momentum that Sinner had gathered early doors here. $15-40. Serve into the body of Medvedev. Interesting choice from Sinner. Just cramped him for room. 30-40. One break point save. Medvedev, I mean, he is standing relatively far back, but it's definitely not as far back as he has been. So interesting to see that. 30-40. Still has to save another break point here, Sinner. Can he do it? And Medvedev almost on the baseline as he returns that. Good return. Forehand to forehand here. Forehand on the line from Sinner. Good depth. Steps in, Sinner goes backhand cross, backhand to backhand. Well, forehand into the net. Oh, forehand into out from Medi, finds the net. Juice goes as pescatarian versus vegetarian, a battle for the ages. Really? Is one of them pescatarian, one of them's vegetarian? I didn't know that. I thought they were both meat eaters. I mean, I haven't really done any research on it, but I just assumed. Ghost says, I'm going to be in and out today, y'all. Enjoy the tennis. Yeah, try carnivore vegetarian. Yeah, I thought both of them. I didn't think either of them was a pescatarian or vegetarian, but I could be wrong. And forehand of the line from Sinner as he saved 2 break points here. We're at juice. Backhand to backhand. Medvedev clips the net cord again. That's happened a few times. Medvedev, I mean, he's a very flat hitter, but he doesn't hit the net as much as he has been early doors here. I think that's 3 or 4 times now. And it's not like they've been really lucky ones and they've helped him out, to be fair, either. So you'll probably want to just avoid hitting them. Sinner has advantage and consolidation point, as I'd like to call it. Game point here to go 3-love up. Serve out wide, finds the net. Second serve. Second serve into the backhand on Medvedev. Backhand on the line from Sinner. Forehand clips the net cord again. And this time it stays on his side. Medvedev looks at his box as if to say, what is up with the net cord? Why is it not helping me out? Oh, don't know what to say, really. So 3-love to Sinner. He consolidates that break. 15 minutes gone in this first set. 81% of you in the YouTube poll have gone for Jannik Sinner. Interesting. Guys, over 100 of you watching on YouTube, do hit that like button. Do subscribe if you're new. I promise you won't be disappointed. And if you are, then after a week of being subscribed, if you really are not enjoying the content, unsubscribe. No problem. Don't mind. But at least subscribe. Give us a chance. And also, guys, make sure you click the notification bell. Make sure you click the notification bell to make sure that you get notified when we go live. We upload new videos. And make sure YouTube notifications are on in the settings for your YouTube. Otherwise, even if you click the bell button, you won't actually get notified because your general YouTube settings are not on for being notified. Okay. If you're watching on Twitter, which 71 of you are at the moment, then again, retweet this stream if you don't mind. Like it, read us, help us out. We appreciate all of you. Thank you for getting involved. If you're watching on Twitch, and again, follow us. Come over to YouTube if you want. Get involved in the chat. KDB, Kevin De Bruyne in the chat says, where to watch this game live, please? For free, I don't know, unfortunately. So that's all I can say, that I don't know. Alrighty. Excuse me. Alrighty. Matthew in the house says, hi, everyone. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? Certainty's a big one from Medvedev. Great deep return, though, down the middle from Sinner. Backhand in the middle. Again, massive forehand crossover from Medvedev. Didn't do well enough with the second backhand, Sinner. Little bit conservative. If you're going to go down the middle again, it has to be with depth or some pace. Had neither on it. Medvedev attacked beautifully with that forehand cross. Sinner gets a racker on it, can't get it back into play. 15-love. Serve out wide is missed from Medvedev. Second serve coming up. Hey, Manuel, how you doing? Second serve into the backhand of Sinner. Great kick serve from Medvedev. Kicked up a lot. Finding to win from Medvedev. Forehand to forehand now. On the stretch goes Medi on the run. Great forehand cross. And he has Sinner on the defensive. Overhead isn't put away from Medvedev. Volley. He's at the net here. Sinner smashed the forehand at him. Doesn't manage to put the volley away. But a backhand pass from Sinner is put away down the line. 15-all picks him off in the end. CRI3 says, you look like Alcaraz's big brother. Do I? Oh, no, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't know, is Alcaraz his big brother, I think I follow him on Instagram. I think I know who you're talking about. Fair enough. He's not a bad looking dude, I'll take it. My hair at the moment is a lot shorter than it usually would be, because I shaved it a while back, but yeah. So my hairstyle's not my usual hairstyle. But anyway, good slice of out wide from Medvedev, forehand return from Sinner finds the net. I wish I could play like Alcaraz. That's the dream, isn't it? Even his big brother, I think I've seen his big brother play. He's pretty good, to be honest. So obviously not pro level. Well, not ATP pro level anyway, and not the same level as Alcaraz, but looks like he can play. I definitely can't play as well as him. Good forehand in the middle from Sinner. Great return on the forehand. Forehand from Medvedev finds the net. 30 all. Been a lot of errors coming off the racket of Medvedev in this first set so far. Yeah, there we go. 7 unforced errors, 2 winners for Medvedev, 4 sinners, and 4 unforced errors for Jannik Sinner. Compliment, mate. Just subscribe and like. Thank you. Appreciate it. CRI3. Backhand from Sinner goes behind Medvedev. Really clever. Really clever from Sinner. Going behind the running Medvedev, who's so good at defending on the run, on the stretch. Went into in first with the forehand. Then actually opened up on the backhand line. And it meant because of his movement round onto his backhand side, it gave him that extra second to go behind Medvedev. And that little extra second made the difference, or split second even. Just wrong foot him. He's got a break point here to go a double break up Sinner. Backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Sinner. Great backhand line. Forehand from Medi. What a great pickup on the forehand cross. Great depth. Medvedev's throwing the kitchen sink at Sinner. Sinner's getting everything back though. Forehand to forehand. Down the line goes Sinner. He's missed it. I tell you what, if Sinner wins that point, I wouldn't be surprised if Medvedev breaks his racket or something, because Medvedev was throwing everything at Sinner there. Good angles, some good depth, good pace through the court. Sinner was soaking it up. In the end, Medvedev, just the pressure was too much for Sinner, but that was a long rally. Honestly, it looks like Medi is hungry. He is. He's trying to play aggressive tennis. I think he remembers what happened in the first 2 sets of the Australian Open final. Knows, look, if I play like that again, I've got a good chance of winning this. It's just a case of executing it, really, and also what Jannik Sinner turns up, because he also plays a big factor here. Forehand to forehand here now, after a slice of out wide from Medvedev. Backhand into out from Medvedev. Don't see that much, of course, on the ATP tour, as the forehand from Medvedev finds the net, trying to rip it cross court. He talks to his coach, not happy about something. Advantage and break point opportunity here for Jannik Sinner. Let's have a competitive match, says Naked Eyes. Yeah, agreed. That's what we want, right? That's what we want. We want 3 sets. I mean, I guess Sinner could win this first set comfortably. I don't really mind as long as Medvedev wins the next one. Then I just want at least one really competitive set. Out of 3, though. I want 3. Am I being greedy? I want 3 sets and at least one competitive set. Back on the line from Medvedev's a really good one. Great depth, good penetration through the court. Sinner tries to just soak it up with a forehand cross court, just defend it and just redirect it cross court. Doesn't do enough. Finds the net. So another breakpoint save for Medvedev. Game duration over 5 minutes now. We're at juice. Third on a tee. What a return from Sinner. Bloody hell. I tell you what, I thought, and I think Medvedev would have thought, that Sinner was going to blast that return wide, because he barely got there on the backhand side, yet somehow the timing was phenomenal. What a return. Deep into the forehand corner. Medvedev misses the forehand, goes wide. I think he didn't think it's coming back. It's looked really late on that forehand. Good set on the tee, but we're now forehand to forehand. Great forehand cross from Medvedev. I have to say, he's been hitting that shot pretty well. Some mistakes on that side, yes. And when it's come off, it's been really damaging. Sinner not being able to defend as well as maybe people would expect on that forehand side. And we're back to juice. Another breakpoint saved. How many times has Medvedev received a 6-level, 6-1 scoreline? No idea. You know, honestly, I don't have the stats, but it can't be that many times, I'd imagine. Oh, what a miss. They go forehand to forehand and they trade down the middle of the court. Medvedev tries to go backhand line, tries to be the one to change direction first. Doesn't work, and he goes wide. So advantage and another breakpoint opportunity here for the Italian. Third on the tee, forehand down the middle from Sinner, backhand cross from Medvedev, backhand from Sinner, backhand cross from Medvedev, backhand cross from Sinner, backhand from Medi. Down the line goes Sinner, forehand on the stretch from Medvedev, good depth. Forehand on the line from Sinner, comes forward, gets a short ball, goes forehand in to win, puts it away. I tell you what, Sinner is playing clutch at the moment because this scoreline could easily be 2-all. Easily. There's not much in this match. Do not let this scoreline fool you. But what Sinner's doing really well is what he's been doing pretty much all year, which is being the better player when it comes to the big crunch points. And that's why he finds himself 4-love up here in a double break. I mean, look, he's definitely playing a good level, but he's definitely not playing that much better than Medvedev, but he's just being clutch at the moment. He's being clinical. It makes a big difference, and tennis is all about the big moments. We've had a lot of juice games, but Sinner finds himself 4-love up. Medvedev yet to get on the scoreboard. Good serve out wide from Sinner. Forehand from Medvedev goes wide, 15-love. Mighty impressive, though, from Jannik, it has to be said. It's a championship mentality. Serve out wide from Sinner is an ace. 30-love. Of course, anyone who wanted to see Sin Karaz, as they like to call it, will not be seeing a final of that because Dimitrov bested. Let's just say I'd like to see Dimitrov make the final. So yeah, it'd be great if he won later because I just think like something like a Sinner Dimitrov final would be incredible hitting. It'd be great to watch. I think Sinner just drags that forehand wide, 30-15. So says, get the oven on. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Fazan and everyone says, Max, hey, the scoreline is interesting at the moment. Yeah, I mean, as I said it a little while ago that it could easily be 2-all. There's not been a lot in this in terms of level. Yes, Medvedev's made quite a few mistakes, but there's been a lot of juice games. It's just the big points at the moment. Sinner is coming out on top. And it kind of feeds into this newfound mentality where he really relishes the pressure points, and he's been talking about that constantly since winning the Australian Open. And it seems to be the case. Is Medvedev gets an opportunity from a second serve to try and go big on the forehand return, blazes it long though. 40-15, 2-game points to go, 5-love up. It'll force Medvedev to serve to stay in this set and not get bageled. So that wide forehand is long from Medvedev, just snatched at that. That game maybe probably tells me that Medvedev, even though the more advanced return position and being close to the baseline, it worked in quite a few points earlier in this set. The fact that he hasn't managed to break Sinner, and also the fact that service game, it looked really awkward for me, looked very rushed. I think he probably should maybe in the second step revert to going back, or at least mixing it up and having some variety. I think he's maybe too far up on return, and it's just not looking particularly natural for him right now, anyway. Joe says, "Do you think Alcaraz took this tournament seriously? Bit weird he's going out and socializing midway through the event." Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not that weird, Joe. Players going out. Obviously, when I say going out, I mean going to like a sports event to watch a sports event in the evening. As long as they're not going out and partying, I think that's when you can say they're not taking it seriously. A la Kokanakas, for example. But he's the first to say that he's done that in the past. But yeah, I think he definitely was taking it seriously, no doubt. He would have loved to have won this tournament and completed the Sunshine Double. I just think going to realistically, right after he's done his press, his cool down, his whatever, his recovery, he's just going to be sitting anyway in the hotel chilling. So it's not strenuous, I don't think. I think he went to see a basketball match, right? As long as he's not doing, as long as he's not staying up late or drinking alcohol, whatever, then fine. But I don't think he has been. So, and Serena in the house, by the way. Great to see Serena Williams in the house. I think she's watching with her daughter. So a lot of the tennis players, by the way, and ex tennis players are based out of Miami. So I tuned out of the Alcaraz and Grigor match yesterday, but congrats to Grigor. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Dimitrov, the tennis insight score that they gave was 9.44. He played phenomenal. I mean, Alcaraz needs to play near his best, I think, to beat Dimitrov. That version of Dimitrov, and he didn't. Versus pescatarian is octopus versus vegetarian carota. Fair enough. But I don't think calling them octopus and carrot means that they will eat octopus and carrots. It means that they are that, no? And then maybe they're serving to not get bageled. I mean, who would have thought that? Anyway, backhand into the net from Sinner. Good start from Medvedev. On returnable to start off with a serve down the tee from the juice side. Quick set this could turn out to be. Serve down the tee, forehand in the middle from Sinner. Forehand into out from Medvedev. On the stretch goes Sinner. Smash put away from Medvedev. 30 love. Where's this been? Right? We haven't seen many 30 loves on Medvedev's serve, if any. It's almost like he knows there's no pressure. He's probably going to lose this set. He can play freely, but doesn't seem to be the type of player to get tight, Medvedev. So it's a weird one. So out wide, forehand down the middle from Sinner is long. So 40 love. I think Sinner's almost like just wanting it to be on his serve so he can serve for it. Maybe after it went to 30 love, he's thinking, I'm not going to win this game most likely. So may as well just go for my returns if they're going great. If not, no problem. I just want to get on with this and serve it out. Of course, if he were to break now and bagel, maybe not only would it be a little embarrassing for the Russian, but he'd also get to serve first in the next set, which could be an advantage rather than chasing. Backhand is a big one from Sinner on the return. Into out forehand now from Sinner. Forehand into the net, though. He tries to go middle. So, Medvedev on the board, 5-1. No bagel, but it could be a breadstick. Max, I hope Sinner has found his true potential. I think he's definitely discovered it. But look, he's still young, so he's still got time to improve. I'm sure he will do. Himself, Alcaraz, Rune, that whole crop of players around the 21 to 23, 24 age group, they should be, they should be improving and looking to adapt their game wherever they can. Good serve out wide from Sinner, great slice there. Medvedev's gone back to his deep return position. Forehand return goes miles long though. I think Sinner's so clever, right? He's seen that Medvedev's now standing further back. He adjusts his serves. This is why I'm going to now hit a slower slice serve out wide, and I'm not going to let it just come into you and make it easy for you. Intelligent. Very far back by the Medvedev. Great return though. One into win from Sinner. Medvedev gets back onto the baseline and great speed. Backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Medvedev. Forehand down the middle from Sinner. One into outs miss from Medvedev. Not a bad choice, just a low margin shot to say the least. 30 love. Teresa Carota could do with a good piece of steak. He has bulked up a little bit, to be fair. I've seen him. He is not, obviously not super bulk or anything, but I can see he's put on some lean muscle. Joe says, I get your sense of humor. Ghost makes one of us. No, I do. I just, yeah. But I did get full thought you were actually being serious. Yeah, I thought you were being serious at first, to be honest, but turns out you weren't being serious. Should have known, eh? Kick serve into the backhand of Medvedev on the second serve. It's a bad miss from Medvedev. Finds the net. 40 love. 3 set points here to breadstick Medvedev. I mean, what a weird first set this would be. Sinner, though, shouldn't get carried away. It hasn't been as clean cut as the scoreline suggests. Third on the tee. Forehand is long from Medvedev, so good hold. A good set of tennis from Daniil, from Jannik Sinner even. Daniil Medvedev will be disappointed, but he doesn't look like he's super upset. I think he knows, look, fine. That set's done now. Time to reset. It's a best of 3. He needs to reset ASAP, though. Pips game says bravo Sinner. Yeah, indeed. Wonder how Medi will do in the second set and if he can recoup. Indeed. Win this unforced errors. I mean, this is so unlike Medvedev. 3 winners to 12 unforced errors. 4 times the amount of unforced errors to winners. Sinner hit slightly more winners than unforced errors, 7-6. In his last match, I think he hit 25 winners and 10 unforced errors. So, and that was against Medvedev. That it was so Medvedev against Jarry. That was over 2 sets. So he's hit more unforced errors in the first set hit than he did over 2 sets against Jarry. So that kind of tells you. I think he's just tried to play more aggressively in this first set, and it just hasn't paid off like it did in the first 2 sets of the Australian Open. Not so far anyway. So maybe he needs to just revert to type or revert to what has been working for him, because maybe that's the way to go. All right. So let me know your predictions for the second set in the chat. What scoreline are you predicting and why? Oh, it doesn't have to be why. You can just say what scoreline and to who. I'm going to stick to my original prediction and go for Medvedev to lose in 3 sets. So that means he has to win this set. I'm going to go for Medvedev to take the set 7-6. So a tiebreaker. Let me know in the live chat who you're picking and by what scoreline for this second set. Remember also to hit that like button if you haven't done so already. If you're new and tuning in to the YouTube stream, if you're not new, also hit the like button. But if you are new, also make sure you do subscribe. It really does help us out. It costs you nothing. Liking, subscribing helps with the algorithm and just means that you get alerted to some cool new content that we post on the channel. Forehand to forehand here as we start off Medvedev on serve. Really crucial opening service game, you'd say, for Medvedev here. Wants to get in front early doors as he just loops the forehand wide, love 15. But I think the issue here is if Medvedev gets broken and then Sinner also holds 2 love, it just a set and 2 love, it doesn't look good, and it will be hard for even someone as great as Medvedev to come back from that. So he needs to be careful. This is a really, really crucial opening game, I would say. Pick serve into the backhand of Sinner. Great depth down there on the backhand. Forehand goes long. And Medvedev says he's pointing to the ground like, what's going on to his box? It's like, what is happening? And his box is probably like, what? And his wife's also in the box. She must be stressed. Is Medvedev based in Miami? I have a feeling he is. Um, where is Medvedev based? Let's have a look. I have a feeling he's based in Miami. Slice them into the forehand of Sinner. Forehand to forehand here. No, Monaco. As Medvedev gets dragged out on the forehand, finds the net with the forehand. Love 40. Not a good start on the second serve, his wife. Oh, you gotta love it. She's just like, like when you, as a husband, you just, or as a partner, you look to your other partner and you're like complaining, and they're just like, oh, I'm sick of this moaning. That's kind of how she looks like. What a return from Sinner to break. Serve out wide from Medvedev, clips the sideline. The backhand return from Sinner clips the baseline, and he's hit it like an absolute rocket. What a backhand. He breaks to love. This is not looking good for Medvedev. This is looking like an absolute clean out. And what Medvedev will be even more frustrated with is the fact that the first set, as I said, the first few games could have gone either way. Instead, it was 4-love Sinner with 2 breaks, and now it's not looking great. Insight says conversion 73% for Sinner, only 43% for Medvedev. So he's not converting the points that the points where he's attacking, he's not winning even 50% of those points. He's only winning 43% of those points where he's on the front foot. Normally, the tour average is 70%, by the way. Well, 52-week average for both is 70%. Good serve from Sinner. Awkward looking return from Medvedev and just floats long. 6-4 Sinner says CR13. He's 2 in the game now, I think. Yeah, maybe CRI. I think CRI 3. Sorry, even is it CRI 3? I want to say. Sinner 6-3 says Terry. Okay. Six love Sinner, says Joe. You know, you could be right. Sinner ain't playing around, says Max. I think Medvedev surely has to get into it at some point. Surely. Second serve. Forehand goes long from Medvedev. He just looks off. I mean, his game is built upon shot tolerance and not making many errors. He's making a lot of errors and really simple unforced errors. Like, it's just blazing, especially it's mainly the forehand. The forehand is just completely off. Like, he's just making so many mistakes on it. Last 10 points where they've gone to Sinner. The forehand's going wide, it's going long, going into the net. It just doesn't seem to be able to time it right at the moment. Serve finds the net from Sinner. Second serve here. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Backhand to backhand now. Massive backhand in the middle from Sinner. Massive forehand though from Medvedev. Wow. Much better from the Russian. And a clap from the crowd trying to get him G'd up. Huge forehand cross court. Sinner doesn't get anywhere near that. I mean, he's sticking with it. He's sticking with the attacking intent. Maybe he just doesn't trust that he goes back to type in that kind of brick wall type style to get the win over Sinner. And also, maybe it's a case of because he's not trusting his forehand much. Right. Anyway, good set on the tee from the outside. Medvedev just misses that forehand into the net. 40-15 2 game and consolidation points. CRI3 says he'll probably come out with the excuse like Angola did against AJ. He fell asleep. He, he felt sleepy. No, Medvedev, to be fair, is pretty good. He doesn't make excuses when he loses. He's the first person to criticize himself when it comes to how he's been playing. So he'll be the first one to hold his hands up and say, I didn't play well enough or I was blown away on court. He's very gracious in that way. He could serve on the tee from Sinner. Gets a short ball, puts it away. Beautiful forehand on the rise. Crunch down the line. He holds 2-love here in this second set. I said if Sinner goes 2-love up in this second set, I mean, it's going to be really tough for Medvedev to come back from a set and 2-love here. Let's see. He's only won one game. Sinner's won 8. This is not looking great. Who knows? Maybe it come out afterwards that he had some sort of injury or illness. I don't know because he just doesn't look right. Look, double fault from Medvedev. I mean, he's looking at his box. He's like shrugging to his box, and maybe he's not. Maybe he's fine, but he's just. It can happen to anyone, by the way. They can just have an off day, and that's looking like what this is turning out to be because he's shrugging to his box as if to say, I don't know, is his shoulder off? Who knows? Could serve out wide from the ad side is a unreturnable 15-all. Every tennis player loves a sympathy clap. Yeah, exactly. Who do you think will win Zverev versus Dimitrov? I have a Dimitrov Sinner final. That's what I want. I want a Sinner Dimitrov final. I just think it'll be the most entertaining. I like all the players, so I have nothing against any of them. But ball comes to the net. Medvedev. The volley's not good enough though. The first one, I tell you what, he gets away with it because Sinner should pass him down the line with the backhand. He finds the net though instead. 30-15. The head-to-head, though, by the way, is 7-1 in favor of Zverev. Dimitrov hasn't beaten Zverev since 2014, probably because Zverev's backhand is so reliable. He probably kills the one-handed backhand of Dimitrov. But if Dimitrov plays like he did against Alcaraz, I know it's a different style that Zverev has, but if he plays like he did against Alcaraz, that level, I think he wins. Because Zverev hasn't been playing unbelievable tennis. He's been playing solid. Third on the tee from Medvedev. Has it 2 game points here. Forehand down the middle from Sinner. Back down the middle from Medvedev. Back down the middle from Sinner. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Back on the stretch from Sinner goes long. So it is a hold from Medvedev. An important one at that to get on the board here early in this second set, even though he is a breakdown. 2-1 Sinner. Can he consolidate that break yet again? Only 50%, by the way, of first set points won for Medvedev so far in this match. Uzumaki says Medvedev facing what? What's he facing? Zverev win, says Terry. Okay. Drums is just tuning in. What have I missed? Yeah, I mean, history would tell you that Zverev will win, but we'll see. Ozamaki says Medvedev is dying. Well, he's dying in terms of scoreline. He's not literally dying, which is obviously would be horrific. But yeah, he's not looking good at the moment. That's for sure. So 2-1 Sinner and looking to consolidate again. And Curry says, Jerome, lots of unforced errors. Yeah, lots of unforced errors from Medvedev, especially on the forehand side. That forehand has just been he's been spraying it left, right, and centre. Max says the seats in the crowd look comfortable to sit on. So I think it's only part of the stadium. I'm assuming they're priority tickets or corporate executive uh, seats. But yeah, there's some cushions, not cushions, sorry, even sofas, which look very comfortable to sit on. And the very, very kind of close proximity to the stadium. And then as you venture out, they're just regulation seats. Oh, Benjamin, give it a rest. Max, the VIP seats do. Yeah, that's it. Many looks sort of spent, maybe accumulated exhaustion. No, I don't think it is because he hasn't dropped a single set this tournament. Unless he's feeding the Miami humidity and heat, maybe. But I just think he's having a bad day at the office. That's what it looks like. Consistency from Sinner. It doesn't seem to be. There's no physio. Hasn't been feeling anything like his ankle or his foot or his leg or anything or shoulder. It could come out that he was ill, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's still a long way to go here. Served on the tee from Sinner goes long. Sinner still has a job to do in the second set. Medvedev could easily come back. It's just a single break. Second serve is a double fault from Sinner. Not good. Doesn't want to let Medvedev off the hook here. Needs to hold. Joseph Ivanka Trump was watching Alcaraz yesterday. Oh, anyway, I'm going to get into politics, but yeah, it's a piece of work. 15 all. Serve on the tee, a massive one from Sinner. He's hit that serve down the tee from both sides, to be fair, really well today so far. Ace number 4 for Sinner. How quick was that? Like 121 mile per hour serve down the tee. It's a good one. So 30-15 Sinner. Serve out wide, doesn't make it. And there's 124. It's quick. Second serve. Oh, great kick serve. Slice forehand from Medvedev, very floated. Sinner doesn't do enough there with that forehand. And then now neutral, should have probably been a bit more aggressive with it. Backhand on the middle from Sinner is very short. Backhand down the middle, bit short again from Sinner. Forehand cross. Now goes down the line. Just clips the line. Does he know he misses it? Just looks like he's not quite extending through it, Sinner. Just a lot of very flat, kind of shortish shots from Sinner. Needs to push through the court a bit more. A bit more depth. I mean, it's easy for me to say he's a setting a break up, but in that point anyway, he should have, because just let Medvedev off the hook there, really. He looked very comfortable on the baseline, Medi. CRI3 says Terry, if Dimitrov attacks like he did against Alcaraz, I think Zverev will buckle. Brings back deserved vibes to me. Fair enough. Forehand in the middle from Sinner. Backhand cross from Medvedev here. Backhand in the middle from Sinner. Forehand into out from Medvedev. Great forehand. Opens up a break point. Wow. Really, really good from Medvedev. And a couple of mistakes from Sinner in the game as well. Equals breakpoint opportunity for Medvedev. 0 out of 2. Breakpoints 1 from Medvedev. Can he take it here at 30-40? Byron Trump looks like the kid from Omen. Fair enough. Never seen it. Brings back deserved vibes to me. So that wide from Sinner. Then goes down the line with the forehand. Oh, great forehand. Another line from Sinner. On the stretch goes Medvedev. and goes wide. Capos in it says Javier. Federer vibes. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Whoops. Fazan says Max. Why whoops? Why whoops? What happened? Why whoops? No, it's fine. You deleted it. I deleted it as well, so it's all good. It's all good. So that wide is an ace from Sinner. Great kick serve. Great change up. He's been absolutely firing the serve down the tee from the juice side, and then he mixes it up. Goes heavy kick serve out wide. Great angle. Ace number 5. He's got really, really good. Really, really good variation at the moment on serve. I'm liking it. Oh, another ace. This time flatter one out wide. Ace number 6. I mean, he's been serving well. Really, really good. 3-1 consolidates the break. Texas Omen, great film for Zan. Oh, is it okay? Is it a horror film? Though? I'm not a massive fan of horror films. I'm not even like scared of them. I just not a fan of them. Oh, massive forehand on the line from Medvedev. Little. Oh, what is that? Oh, he double hits him. Medvedev can't pick it up. Love 15. Benjamin was being a nuisance. Yeah, I also timed out Benjamin as well at the same time. It's okay. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's good. They're doing a job. I like it. Stars is S for Sinner, I guess. Oh, good net play from Medvedev, is it? The volley could have been a lot better. Had Sinner on the run. The first volley was very loopy. Backhand lob was really good from Sinner. Really awkward smash for Medvedev, just pedaling backwards. Miss hits it. Love 30. Great serve on the tee. Great serve on the tee. Ace number 2 for Medvedev. Jerome says, has Dimitrov played that aggressively before in his career? Yes, but he just hasn't been able to sustain it or play consistently like that in a match, right? It just all clicked, I think, for him. And he was dialed in. It's a pleasure to watch. Forehand into out from Sinners. Beautiful. Goes down the line. Has Medvedev on the stretch on the backhand. Gets the short ball into the backhand corner. Runs around it. Beautiful forehand angle into out. 15-42 break point opportunities here for Sinner to get the double break. He's just been imperious in the second set. The first set, yes, the same. After the first half of that set, he just took over, and Medvedev hasn't been able to gain back much momentum. Backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Medvedev's missed it. Oh, no. Right, 4 games to 1. I don't break up. Joe Francis, I see why you're both correct in doing so. Yeah, Jerome once a year doing plays out of his skin. To be fair to him, Terry, he's played pretty well for the last year and a half. I have to say, like he has made some good runs. I'm slacking, just making dinner, says Joe. That's all right. I opened my fast about literally at like 6:30, so quickly ate and then jumped on the stream at 7. So half an hour, so I'll eat something after the stream, which looks like it might be over pretty soon by the looks of it, because Sinner just doesn't want this to be a competitive match by the looks of it, and Medvedev is just making so many errors. It's just not looking good. That's why Reki doesn't sustain it. I think it's just hard to sustain that type of tennis unless you're Federer, and that's kind of what he looked like. He looked like prime Federer. I just don't think Dimitrov is at that level. That's why he hasn't won a slam. It's as simple as that. But can he raise the level to that? Yes. Can he do it over 2 weeks? Probably not, which is why he hasn't been able to do it. I don't know. Or the Sinner says Renata. CRI 3 says, if Alcaraz played aggressive and confident like he did in Wales, I don't think he can be beat. He seemed a bit shocked against Dimitrov. You know what, though? The problem is, CRI, is that Alcaraz, he wasn't allowed to play that. And Dimitrov, like, he could have played aggressive. It would have made a difference on the return games because Dimitrov was serving so well. If Alcaraz was super aggressive on the returns, he probably would have just blazed them wide because he wasn't in control of the return. Because making the return, Dimitrov was dominating with a forehand. There's probably some instances where Alcaraz could have done things better, but overall, like Dimitrov, as I said, 9.44 rating out of 10 by Tennis Insights just shows how well he plays. It's phenomenal. There's no shame in losing, right, to someone playing that well. Asena goes massive down the tee with a serve. He needs to raise his level to be really high against Dimitrov, but just wasn't able to do it. And you can't play 9.5 out of 10 every single match. It's just not possible. Good start for Senna Ace to start off. Ace number 7. Then goes forehand down the middle. Forehand down the middle from Medvedev goes long. He just looks like he's fed up. A lot of shrugging going on from Medvedev. A lot of shrugging. Medvedev getting blasted off the court. It's not even really, though. I mean, partly, yes. A lot of it, though, just down to a lot of mistakes. I'm in shock, Max's Joe. He wouldn't be making these types of mistakes normally. Good serve out wide. Forehand cross on Medvedev. Then goes, oh, what a pass. What a pass from Medvedev. Serve out wide from Sinner. Drags out Medvedev. Then goes down the line with the forehand. Medvedev gets there. Barely gets there. And when he does get there, he doesn't just get there. He hits a sublime pinpoint backhand pass down the line. Ridiculous pickup. Bangers and mashes, Joe. Very English. Very English. Serve goes long from Sinner. Again, that deep return position from Medvedev just in the camera. In what universe did Djokovic win the Sunshine double 3 years in a row? In this one. Kick serve from Sinner. Great return is. Oh, I was about to say great return from Medvedev. I thought he clipped the baseline. He goes along and looks at his box with his hands stretched. His wife's on her phone. She doesn't want to entertain Medvedev at the moment. That would be my wife. Right, don't look at him. He's angry. Just let him get it through it. 40-15, 2 game points. Serve into the net from Sinner. Max, it's nice to see Grigor having a late career surge after all the years of not living up to his promise and the expectations. Agreed. Good to see him have an Indian summer. Hopefully, he wins a big title, whether it's a Master 1000 tournament. I don't see him winning a slam. If he does win one, it might be something like Wimbledon. If people are focusing on the Olympics a lot as well because it's on clay, that could be an option, like for him to at least get close or even make a final. Backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Medvedev, clips the net cord. Forehand down the line from Sinner's big. Backhand, great defensive backhand from Medvedev on the stretch. He's defending beautifully here. Backhand to backhand. Grinding rally. Down the line goes Sinner. Forehand cross from Medvedev. Good angle. Forehand cross from Sinner on the stretch. Then goes forehand in the middle. Forehand on the line from Medvedev finds the net. And that is the difference. The Sinner of old in this matchup would be losing these really long rallies. The Sinner of now, he's different. He's a different beast. He's winning those longer rallies. What's Medvedev supposed to do? He plays aggressively. He's making mistakes. He gets into a grinding rally, defends, still loses the point. He's probably thinking, how do I beat this guy right now? Sinner eating Medi Alfredo pasta today. Thanks, says Raj. Yeah, agreed. Say Grant Sinner, thoughts on Pavi G, says Jerome. I mean, I like to banter him sometimes on Twitter, but yeah, I mean, Well, no comment. I don't want to give him face live one here, to be honest. Right, 15 love. Oh, good serve down the tee, is it? No, just missed it. Maybe Dev. Serve down the tee is a good one from Medvedev. Then goes down the line with the backhand. Great backhand. Comes forward. Oh, what a miss on the swing volley. Goes for a drive forehand. Blazed it along that forehand. It's just been a nuisance for him in a bad way. Served on the tee from Medvedev. Again, oh my word, again goes swing volley. There's some on the backhand, it balloons long. What is happening? 15-30. Again, he shrugs at his box. He doesn't know what's going on. This has been bad from Medvedev. Bad, bad, bad. Joe, you absolute legend. Thank you for the 15. That's really appreciated. It says, if Collins wins, I'm only gifting 5 members tomorrow instead of 10. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, thank you anyway. I mean, every little helps, Joe. So really appreciate your support, man. Good serve out wide from Medvedev back into net from Sinner. 30 all. It's nice that you're contributing anyway, man. It's nice that we can get a glimpse of what Greg can do. Really appreciate it. It's nice that we can get a glimpse of what Greg can do. I think it's all about confidence, and Dinner has it bunches. I think Dimitrov, I think, means. Good slice serve out wide from Medvedev. The crowd going wild for Medi. No comment. Fair play to Jerome. Guys, as well, over 200 of you in the chat. Do hit that like button, the big thumbs up button. Doesn't cost you anything, I promise. And do subscribe if you're new. Great to have you in the chat and on the channel as always. You're all legends for getting involved. Second serve. Backhand from Sinner. Good depth down the... Oh my gosh, into it forehand from Sinner was massive there. Another one. Great defensive work from Medvedev. Soaks it up, tries to pass Sinner at the net. But can only sink his backhand into the net himself. So we're at juice. Sinner just dominating with that into and forehand made it really difficult for Medvedev to get any sort of foothold into that rally. Served on the tee is a good one from Medvedev. Return goes long. Advantage Medvedev, another game point. Of course, Medvedev, by the way, serving to stay in this match to avoid getting double breadsticked. Max says Dimitrov wants to end the match quickly yesterday to ease dinner. Yeah. Oh, serve out wide, missed from Medvedev. Second serve here. Second serve into the forehand of Sinner. Great into out forehand from Sinner. Backhand to backhand now. Backhand on the line from Sinner's a winner. Oh my word. He's not going to let Medvedev off the hook. He's going to make him earn it. He's going to make him earn it. This is phenomenal at the moment from Jannik Sinner. Back to Juice. Slice of out wide again from Medvedev. Forehand cross from Sinner. Medvedev tries to go behind him. Little just pause at that does. Sinner forehand cross. Good top spin. Oh, shank from Sinner on the forehand. Goes long. So another game point for Medvedev. He's hanging in there. He's hanging in there. Someone saying great fight. I'm assuming that's Darren Cahill by the sounds of it to Jannik Sinner. Can't hear Medvedev's box, and that's probably a reason for that. Serve down the tee is a slice one from Medvedev. Forehand goes long from Sinner. He looks a little bit disappointed, in all honesty. He'll walk back to his chair for the changeover, and he'll be serving for the match to make a second straight Miami final. Of course, he lost to Medvedev last year in the final of Miami. Just because he's from Hungary. No, sorry, had to be done. Very good. I thought I'd at least see some tennis on eat my dinner. That's true. Well, if you wait until 11 p.m., Joe, you can you can watch some tennis. Looking unlikely at the moment. So let's hope this match gets a bit longer. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Is there some more twists in the tail? They love the Fireball by Pitbull track, don't they? At these tournaments, they absolutely love it. As I was mentioning, Sinner's confidence computer type dinner. That's okay, no problem. Yeah, Sinner does have a lot of confidence, definitely, especially since winning the Australian Open. Seems to have a different mindset to the start of this year, maybe even on the back end of last year as well. Different beast, that's for sure. Maria says Forza Sinner. Thank you, Maria, for tuning in. Guys, if you're new, which I think Maria is, hit the like button, subscribe. Really do appreciate it. It does help us out. Forehand into out from Sinner. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Backhand from Sinner. Backhand from Medvedev. Forehand into in from Sinner. Forehand cross from Medi. Forehand from Jannik. Forehand down the middle from Medvedev. Backhand into the net from Sinner. Bit of pressure here early doors as he's serving for the match. Love 15, a little inroad from Medvedev. He hasn't had many love 15, love 30s, 15 30s. Points 1/9 shots in the match so far. 12 for Sinner, 5 for Medvedev. I mean, that's a really telling stat. Serve out wide. Backhand from Medvedev. Forehand into out from Sinner. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Forehand into out from Sinner again. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Backhand cross from Sinner now this time. Backhand to backhand. Down the line goes Sinner. Forehand cross from Medvedev. Backhand cross from Sinner defending here. Oh, comes to the net, Medi. One into out from Medvedev. Backhand goes long from Sinner. Medvedev's fighting it. Love 30. Sion Grand, tennis star. Sinner. Yeah, he is a big tennis star. After winning a slam, it vaults that player above the regulars. Yeah, agreed. Let first serve. Oh, first serve into the net. Sinner's looking a little bit shaky, which is weird to say, but we'll see. Goes completely against what we've seen this year so far. But anyway, second serve into the backhand of Medvedev. One into out. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Backhand cross from Sinner. Good depth. Backhand from Medi. One into out from Sinner. Backhand cross from Medvedev. Backhand the middle from Sinner. Backhand the middle from Medvedev. Backhand to backhand here. Down the line goes Medvedev. Great backhand. Good defensive work from Sinner as Medvedev comes to the net volley. Oh, a drop volley. If he makes that, I think he wins the point. It's a really, really good constructed point anyway from Medvedev. Just can't finish it off. Much, much better though. You have to say, Medvedev might be the way to go. Sinner gets away with that though. 15-30. Should have been love 40. Sinner just struggling to get over the line here to just finish off this match. So that wide, oh, that looked like an ace. Very close to being one. It's a fault. Second serve. He'll deliver that big kick serve he's been hitting all day, and he does into the forehand of Medvedev. Comes forward, great volley from Sinner. Second one is an easy one. The first volley was really deep, low as well. Meant that Medvedev could only hit up, and it's an easy little tap down on the overhead, easy as you like. Daniil, 2 points away from a second consecutive final, Jannik Sinner. At Miami, that is. Winning Canada gave Sinner confidence. Yeah, I don't think it was Miami, though. Sorry, I don't think it was Canada, sorry, even. I know he won that. And I think that did. You're right, actually, Terry. It was a Masters 1000 tournament, so I do agree. I think Davis Cup really helped. The wins over Djokovic helped a lot, I think. Especially the Davis Cup one, because he'd beaten Djokovic and he lost him in the final really, really badly, really quite comprehensively. Then to beat him in the Davis Cup was like, wow, okay, right. So it wasn't a fluke the first time. Backhand to backhand here. Well, I agree. Yeah, the Moss 1000 win, big one. Backhand to backhand here. Sinner sticking with Medvedev here. What a backhand on the line. He's crunching the backhand. It's too hot to handle for Medvedev. He's turned it on there in that rally, Sinner. The backhand speeds definitely increasing with every stroke. And Medvedev goes long with the forehand. 40-30 match point to Jannik Sinner to win comfortably this semi-final. David says this is mental stuff from Jannik. Yeah, and you're right. I think it's all up here, right? Honestly. So that wide from Sinner. Then goes forehand into out. Comes to the net. Medvedev can't pass him. Wowzers. Sinner wins 6-1, 6-2. I mean, I was not expecting him to win like this. That's for sure. There's a very kind of like, I mean, Medvedev was saying that, well done, congratulations, but he looks annoyed. As you would be, right? I mean, no one wants to lose like this. This is bizarre to watch. I mean, I haven't seen Medvedev lose like this in a while, and just the way that Medvedev kept on shrugging to his box, he just looked like he was out of ideas. And it's almost similar to what Alcaraz was doing yesterday against Dimitrov. It's like, what do I do? And that's exactly what Medvedev was doing here. So absolutely crazy to see. Max, the tables have definitely turned in the Sinner Medvedev rivalry. Yeah, so now the head-to-head is 6-5 in favor of Medvedev, but Sinner's won the last 5. Davis is back out from the gods, yeah. Sinner, go, 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 says Gion. Yep. Who ones and twos? Daniil Medvedev says David. No idea. Honestly, no idea. Yeah, maybe that Alcaraz match at Wimbledon, that's true. He did. Congrats to Sinner, says Max. Terry says Forza. Max says, thank you for the wonderful commentary for Sun. No problem. Thanks for tuning in. And great commentary, says Joe. Thank you, Joe, as always, for tuning in. Also for the 15. I really appreciate it. Maybe the Alcaraz match. Great commentary. Thank you, Terry. Appreciated. Renal says Il plus grand tenista. Maybe like he's a great tennis star. I'm going to assume. I don't know. I don't speak Italian. But thanks for tuning in, Renata. CRI3 says give it a year. Sinner and Alcaraz will be a league in front of the rest. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. I mean, I think players like Runa, they should be stepping up and saying, "Look, I also want to be there," but they kind of haven't quite broken through yet, and obviously they haven't won a slam yet, and that's the crux of the matter at the moment. Tracy says, I was so looking forward to this match. It's like dating the girl of your dreams, and she turned out to be a psychopath. Fair enough. Guys, remember to that like button, please, before you go anywhere. Do subscribe if you're new. We are doing the Zverev versus Dimitrov semi-final. I will put the link in the chat now. Please, before you go, jump over to that stream. Just hit the like button. Also hit the notify me button so that you get notified when we go live for it. And yeah, it makes a big difference. Just to make sure that we get more people on the chat for later on. So that's the Zverev Dimitrov one. I think it's going to be a really good semi. I think, in honesty, I'm hoping Dimitrov comes out and plays similar to what he played yesterday. Yeah, which would be great to watch, right? Dave says, "What a difference a year makes." Yep, especially when you're as young as Sinner, right? These guys are improving a lot, and it's fantastic to see them continue to try and improve their game. Honestly, it's fantastic. Couldn't expect more, right? Couldn't expect more. But yeah, fantastic stuff from Jannik Sinner. Gets it done, 6-1, 6-2. Do we even need to, we can briefly look at the stats. I mean, I think the biggest stat to look at is not the serving stats even, but mainly the winners unforced errors. I mean, this doesn't look right, by the way, but is that for one set? No, it's for the match. I mean, I'm pretty sure this isn't stats, but anyway, even if it is, let's say 17 winners for Sinner, 3 unforced errors, 7 winners for Medvedev, 9 unforced errors. He had a lot more unforced errors than 9, that's for sure, but they might be showing it as forced errors on this, which is fine. We can do that. Martina says, who is Italian? In the chat, are you asking who's Italian in the chat? I'm sure there's lots of people who are Italian in the chat, but I am not Italian. I am not Italian, but yeah. But great to have you in the chat. Do you hit the subscribe button if you're new, Martina? Do you hit that like button, people, as well? Great to have you guys here as always. Right. Reversal of the result completely. What mentality to completely reestablish himself in such a one-sided head-to-head? Has this happened before to this extent? I want to say with Federer and Murray, right? Federer and Murray, like Federer had won. I'm pretty sure he won like the first few, and then obviously Federer won the first few, and then Murray took over. But yeah, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened. Djokovic Federer was a similar story, I think as well. Thing is, right? I think it will be those types of ones because Medvedev's a bit older than Alcaraz and Sinner, so especially Sinner as well. Like he's played him quite a few times, and Sinner didn't have that maturity. And I think he clearly struggled against Medvedev and his level and like how he plays and being the wall that he is. And now he's matured a bit. That it's become a lot easier for him. Uh, to I think combat Medvedev, which is fantastic. But yeah, turnarounds in head-to-heads they don't tend to be this extreme. Your Spanish Alcaraz's brother, fair enough. Murray was 6-2 in the lead after Indian Wells 2009. Okay, fine. So actually, fine. So that's not one of them then. That was an incredible match, poor Medi. Yeah, just not his day. Definitely didn't play great, that's for sure. Federer's a little bit in the doldrums in those couple of years. Yeah, I think that was post 2006, right? And then he kind of picked it up. I think he was shocked by Nadal, who was like dominating. Like 2008, Nadal dominated. And 2009, it was like, okay, well, Djokovic just won a slam as well. Djokovic is coming up. Murray's coming up. Nadal's coming up. And he's like, hold on, it was just me being able to dominate. Now these other three guys coming through. When he kind of just got his, got his stuff together and started to improve. And I think 20 slams later, right? 20 slams later. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hopefully, see you for the Zverev versus Dimitrov semifinal later. We'll also be doing both finals as well over the weekend. So we'll see you guys there. We also do a lot of other recorded content. So we do some topical videos. Go and check that out on the channel. There's some really good ones on Alcaraz, Federer, and Djokovic, Nadal, Del Potro, Steffi Graf. They're shorter videos. They're not particularly long. And there's some good graphic visuals there as well. So worth checking it out. It's on, if you click on the channel, it'll be one of the playlists, one of the first playlists you see on the cover page. So can't miss it. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you soon. There has to be some kind of come down of those 04 to 07 years being statistically unparalleled. Fact, he still won the amount of slams such big titles he did against for young opponents. Phenom, yeah. So I did a video on the 2004 2007 years, David. That's my Federer video on the topical one. So I think it's only like 3-4 minutes. So guys, if you want to hear about that, go and check it out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you very, very soon.
All I want